It's day 144. Um, I'm um, I'm still healing. um, it's getting slightly easier day by day. My body is feeling like it is slowly repairing. So, and my brain is kind of catching up. But I have just finished work and I have struggled so badly to keep my eyes open all day. Which is crazy because I finished yesterday and crashed and slept. So I am just listening to my body. I am submitting. I'm not fighting anymore. I am just going to accept that this is my life for the time being until I am healed and repaired. So I thought I would jump on really quickly again before I shut all my station down and kind of chill out for the evening. But yeah, just wanted to say a massive thank you to anyone who ever leaves a comment or messages or likes a video. I can't actually see who likes the videos, but I can see the comments. And it's crazy how, I mean, I do it sometimes. I'll come across a YouTube video and I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, I'm going to leave that person a message. And you do get inspired. And I never think that anyone would ever kind of feel that same way to do this. This is just literally my video journal of my life, of my recovery for a year after going through kind of like a tough time and kind of thinking, no, I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna come out the other end a better person, and deciding to document it. And like I said, I only post it on YouTube for accountability. It kind of it's crazy how it tricks my brain in thinking like, oh, I've got these people that might want to watch it. And even though the thought of people watching it does actually fill me with a little bit of intense fear, I hope I cannot express in words how helpful this video journaling has been in just seeing things from a different perspective, like in feeling like I haven't held things in all day. Not so much at the moment because I don't feel like I'm doing as much, but especially when I was going through the real thick of it, like being able to kind of talk, even though it was just to myself, was immensely helpful. So yeah, it warms my heart and makes me smile so much and makes me so humbled when someone leaves a message and just kind of says, hang in there, you're doing okay. Thank you. I love and appreciate you all. If ever any of you struggling, I highly recommend starting video journaling. Like, it is, I never thought it would change my life in the way that it has. But like I said, yeah, even just, and it's weird because sometimes I'll kind of flick back through the videos and kind of like a title that I remember leaving when I was having a really bad time, and I'll go back and I'll watch that video and I'll be like, wow, I remember being in that moment and thinking like things would never get better. And it really does help me on days when I'm kind of like starting to feel myself feeling low and kind of thinking, am I doing enough? Am I doing the right things? And I'll go back and watch a video in a time when I didn't think I'd be where I am today. And it does just like, it's a switch. It's like you got from there to there. So of course you can get from here to where you want to be. Like, it's so inspiring and motivating. And to think that it's all being done by me, it's definitely given me more confidence in myself. Like, I've never talked to myself like I have every day for the last 140 odd days. And I'm starting to think of myself in a different way. I'm starting to kind of honor myself more and kind of not allow things that I would let happen anymore. I feel like I don't, certain things that I thought, oh no, I probably deserved that. I'm like, no, I don't deserve that. No one deserves that. So yeah, just being my own best friend and talking to myself and kind of telling myself, you got this and keep going and I love you and I'm proud of you and stuff like that. Hearing that every day, it's definitely doing something. So yeah, but yeah, this shout out is to anyone who ever watches, listens, takes anything from it. If you're struggling, if you need help or anything, please just reach out, message. Having been through the depth of so much this year, like I was talking to a colleague at work today and I was just like, I can't believe I am where I am today. Like this year I've gone from being engaged to losing what I thought was the love of my life, to nearly giving up my life, to finding the courage to come back, buying a car, passing my test, losing my mum. Like the whole, the only thing I think that's not in there that is in probably the top 5 most stressful things to do in your life is moving home. And I'm just like, you know, I've lost a loved one. I've had a failed relationship. I've, you know, passed my drive. It's just, it's insane to think that that's just all in 1 year. And that's not even everything I've documented. I only started documenting from June, which was obviously after 3 months after I'd kind of like my relationship had broken down. And it's weird how little truths about things are still coming out today that are making me kind of go, okay, that makes more sense now. So and I wouldn't say I'm actively going out and seeking answers. Like I've fully accepted things as they are. I've learned my lesson from them. I've taken my accountability for my part I played in everything and stuff like that. And I've learned from it, and I know what I did wrong, and I know what I need to do better next time and things like that. But a lot of the things that I was kind of putting on myself are slowly starting to come out that they weren't my fault. And it's just like, okay, just time is a great healer. So yeah, I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to kind of like slow down and just take take this year in. But anyway, let's see what we've got. Your activity likes. You know what, I think I'm going to use this one. The universe is saying to you today, trust me, I have you covered. I will never send you into a situation alone. I go before you, I stand beside you, I walk behind you, I am with you. Enjoy your day. You have a blessing coming soon. Yeah, I think one thing I have learned, and I did actually message someone this morning and kind of said, I just want to let you know in a way, well, in one way that you've helped me, that I haven't told you about, and I just feel like I want to thank you for it, is I used to get quite a lot of anxiety about if I'd send a message and I didn't get an instant reply and things like that. And my communication with this person, because they live in a different time zone, is often quite staggered. They work when I'm going to bed, and then obviously when I'm asleep they're messaging, and then when I wake up they're finishing work and going to bed and stuff. So they can sometimes, and there's sometimes I'll message and I'll know that they've got a busy time on, and it will be sometimes days before I hear from them. But gradually over the last few weeks and months, my communication with this person has really kind of like reassured me that that pause, that in between those messages is not how I've been made to feel previously. That, you know, it's given me a better understanding of kind of like sometimes, you know, like if I can reply, I will instantly. Absolutely. I am not afraid to double text. I'm not afraid to reply as soon as I get it. If I see a message, I'm not someone to go, oh, well, it took them a day to reply to mine, so I'm going to reply in a day return. Like if I message someone and it takes them 2 days to reply, but then they reply straight away, I'm just going to reply instantly. I don't play games like that. But I have been with people, and I do know people that do that, and it's really frustrating, and it kind of put this real doubt in my mind about that. And this person has, through their communications, kind of reassured me that, you know, those pauses don't mean that I've done anything wrong, because that's normally how I've then been made to feel. So yeah, I just kind of, that the first line of that quote, which is like, trust me, I think I'm learning to trust in so many different ways in my life now that I never realized I could do. And it's because I'm starting to feel so much stronger about myself. I'm starting to get my self-worth back. I'm starting to get my self-confidence back. I'm starting to get my self-esteem back. Like, you know, I know I'm worthy. I know I'm, you know, I'm perfectly imperfect. You know, I am riddled with faults and errors, but, you know, the good part of me is, you know, a beautiful person. And I'm actually now starting to understand that, you know, if I know I've not done anything wrong, then I've got nothing to fear. And this person has kind of, through their communications, taught me that. And it's really nice to kind of like take a moment and pause and just realize how much someone helps you without them even knowing. So I've made sure that I've let them know. I have, it's payday tomorrow. We're getting paid early for Christmas. I have some things that I need to do, and some things that I want to plan. I've got to put some money aside for my MOT in January. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I want to do. So I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow after work, and hopefully after having another restful day today, this evening, I should be getting back to don't know why I'm so tired. Getting back to me, normal me. The gym posted their opening hours, and I'm going to try and hopefully next week get in and get a couple of days and start getting back into that routine, even if it's just getting back on the treadmill and kind of doing some core exercises just to try and strengthen this rotator cuff, because it doesn't seem to be, it definitely feels better when I rest it, but I need to start making it stronger. So I think I'm going to go in and maybe get some advice on that and start working towards that. So my lesson is to keep growing, to keep healing, to keep trusting, to keep believing, to keep working on myself mentally, physically, get back into that, you know, keep pushing myself, even in the state I'm in at the moment, you know, just keep talking positively to myself and staying strong and doing everything, like drinking water, and, you know, every morning I get up and I'm having a cold shower, and, you know, doing everything I can to kind of, you know, not let this kind of be a slippy slide. So yeah, that's my lesson. My happiness is that my happiness is that, or something I've laughed about today. Do you know what? I've had, just to kind try and keep my sort of ADHD a little bit. I put my I was playing some stuff on my iPad whilst I was working earlier, and just had it on in the background. And just a couple of the episodes that I'd forgotten on GMM are so funny. So yeah, I'm happy that that's something I've laughed at today. And I'm just grateful for the people that I have in my life that look out for me. I'm so lucky to have the people that I have in my life. I'm rich in so many ways, and I'm just so lucky to have such beautiful people in my life. So yeah, that's it. Stacey, I love you. I'm proud of you. Stay strong. You are healing. You're fighting this. Hopefully you're coming out the tail end of it now. It feels like you were in the thick of it yesterday, although today you feel more tired, but your body feels physically better. So maybe we're just in that kind of like space between the body's healing and the mind is catching up, because like mentally I'm absolutely, like I said, at 9:30 this morning I was literally like, if I'd have closed my eyes I'd have gone back to sleep. And I've been like that all day, but I have fought through. I have hit my target today. In fact, I've exceeded my target today, just because I thought if tomorrow's the same, at least then it will take a bit of pressure off me, because it's been really difficult to kind of concentrate. Like I said, I've had stuff in the background kind of distracting my ADHD to try and keep me focused. But yeah, not being well, being back at work the first week, and yeah, being really tired and stuff, it's all kind of piled on top of me. So yeah, I've pushed myself extra hard today so I can kind of give myself a little bit of a break tomorrow. But yeah, get yourself some water. You've made a hot water bottle, it's already in your bed warming. Get this uploaded, get into bed, chill, relax, do what you need. Like I said, your license isn't going anywhere. It's already dark. So you need to get your lights fixed before you can go in the car. Just do what you need to do. Like, just take one day at a time. But yeah, it's weird how I feel like, yeah, this week I've just crashed. And like I said, I don't recall ever feeling this, my body feeling this physically. Like I feel physically battered, like my skin feels tender, and I can't ever remember feeling like that. Like, just to move is an absolute effort. So the fact that you've got up, you've come to work, you've done it, you've hit and exceeded your target, you've carried on, you've been really good. You've not had any coffee, which is probably why, but you've not had coffee because it's upsetting your stomach, and your stomach's still not right. So you're doing everything right, Stacey. Like, just cut yourself a little break, give yourself a little bit of slack. You're doing all right. Okay, you might not work as hard as some others see in their eyes, but for you, you're at the moment, you're doing the best you can, and that's all you can ask for. So yeah, that's it. Chill, relax, enjoy your evening. Anyone that's got this far into the video, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Get video journaling. Get making your own videos. I know it sounds crazy. Talk to yourself. Sometimes you need expert advice, so you have to talk to yourself. Like, seriously, if you are struggling with anything, I cannot recommend video journaling more. It is literally life-changing. I can't speak that it will do the same for everyone else, but for me personally, it has been absolutely life-changing. No exaggeration whatsoever. Like, being able to get out my thoughts, feelings and emotions for the day, every single day for the last 140, I can't remember how many days I said it was at the beginning, 144 days, has been, yeah, life-changing. There's no other word for it. So But yeah, if anyone needs any help or support, or just a friend or someone to talk to, sometimes the best person to talk to about a problem is a stranger. My inbox, I don't even know if I have an inbox. Like, just leave me a message and let me know. I've got my my Instagram on my YouTube, if you can send me a message on there. Like, please, if someone ever sees any of my videos and thinks, oh, I'm going through the same, I've got no one to talk to, reach out. I'll talk to anyone. After everything I've been through, and I genuinely didn't think that there's been multiple times this year where I thought, I'm not going to make this, and I have, and I'm sat here in other than being physically a little bit poorly at the moment, in the best place of my life ever. Like, I've got my license, which means my van life, this van, my bus, this is fully underway now. Like, all my goals are starting to come true, and I'm not a spring chicken. Like, I'm late 40s. I'm gonna be 50 in a couple of years. So if I can do it at this late stage in my life, then anyone can. But please don't struggle alone. Don't reach out to someone, especially at this time of year. Everyone's like all happy and enjoying Christmas and stuff, and it's not like that for everyone. Like, I don't celebrate Christmas. I have no Christmas decorations, trees or anything. Like, Christmas is not a time of joy for me. But if you need anyone, then I'll be anyone's friend. So but yeah, for now, Stacey, get yourself off here, relax. I love you, proud of you. Keep smiling, and whatever you do, don't ever, I was going to say something then, I was like, and I can't remember, get to that stage where my brain's like, have I done this and this? Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, stay cookie.